Hey guys, I'm the one and only OneEaredGamer, and I'm going to do a little different video this week, and I think it's going to be kind of a video series if it becomes a little popular, and it's going to be called Deep Talks with OneEaredGamer. And this week I really just want to hit on something that's been a presence in my life lately, and that's just living life on like achievements, things that you've set goals for and that you've actually done, not things that you've set goals for that you haven't done. What I'm trying to say by this is, like, if you look back on your life and you go, man, I really wanted to do this in my life, but I missed it, and you become depressed on it, that's not a goal. That was you just making a mistake. If you look back at a mistake, and you look back and you say, you know what, I could have done this differently, and next time I have this opportunity, I'm going to do that differently. Because, you know, really, life is full of mistakes, and you should just look back and realize that, hey, I made a mistake. I can fix this next time this thing comes up. That's awesome. I've made mistakes in my life. I've had things in my life that's just been a really bad presence. I was depressed at one point in my life. I look back at being depressed, and I look at the fact that I got over being depressed, and that was an achievement for me. I look back and say, man, if I could have done anything different, it would have been not to become depressed, but still, you know what? I got out of depression, and I am doing awesome now. Okay? I look back, and I go, I hated school. I couldn't stand school. As most of you guys know, except for a couple new subscribers, I just graduated from high school, and, you know, I look back and I go, man, I did horrible in school. But then I actually look back and look at the last 2 years where I tried so hard so I could stay in the school of my choice. And it's just like I could do anything I really set my mind to. Now I'm going to college to become a chemistry major, and it's just going to be awesome. So really what I'm trying to say here is, don't look back on life and just feel bummed out all the time. Look back on life and feel proud of the things that you have done. Feel proud that you can one day do things that you can set your mind to. Look back and see, I really couldn't do that sorry, I'm off track. Look back and be like, you know, man, if I wouldn't have done that, my life would be so much more different now. My life could just be somewhere completely different. And just look at yourself now. Do it. What I like to do every week is I like to do a self-evaluation. Am I here? Am I here where I want to be? Am I doing what I want to be doing? A good thing that I like to say is this whole YouTube thing that I've been doing, I just wanted to do it as a hobby. I've wanted to do it for a long time. So I saved up the money, and my goal out of this whole thing was just to be able to start doing YouTube. My mic just broke. You know what? I don't look at my mic breaking because I failed or whatever. I look at it breaking and I go, man, I need just to get a new one so I can make my YouTube experience way better. Not, man, my mic broke, I should get depressed about it and just not do YouTube anymore. No, I'll use my laptop mic till I get a new mic. I'm freaking happy that I'm doing YouTube. I'm happy that life has just thrown me lemons and I've made lemonade, basically, okay? Really, what I'm trying to say here is that you guys just need to not look at all the bad things. Even if you can't look back and look at good things, look into what you're planning on doing in the future. If that's not good, then really you should just be rearranging how you do life, okay? Look into the future and be like, man, I'm about to go do this thing that I really don't want to do, or that shouldn't be done by people, right? And if that's what you're looking at in the future, don't do it, man. Look back and look at your mistakes. Seriously, you guys, look back and be like, okay, so these are what I've done in my life, and don't look at them like, oh man, I can't believe I did this. I should just, you know, quit life altogether. No. Look back, right? And say you were, like, I don't know, choking your best friend when you were little, okay? You did that all the time, and you did it because you were angry. First of all, if you're still doing that today, go get anger management classes. I mean, so you might be able to find a support group or something that's free. But, like, if you went back and you said, I was doing that, don't look back on it like, man, I was doing this, and now I scarred that person. Everybody's made mistakes. Everybody's scarred somebody in the past, right? Everybody gets scarred by other people. It happens. That's how the brain works. I mean, I've made mistakes, and to be honest with you, every once in a while when I'm sitting in a room by myself and I'm stuck with my thoughts, I've cried every once in a while. It's okay to cry, I promise. Achievements are based on how you feel your achievement should be. Okay, say You woke up that morning and you told yourself you were going to be positive all day. That could be an achievement for you that you could have done, right? I'm just saying that, like, one of my achievements now every day is to at least get in my pool and swim a couple of laps. I'm kind of a bigger guy and I want to lose a little bit of weight. So I like to get in the pool, swim some laps, and maybe, who knows, I'm thinking about starting to ride bikes again. But that's one of my goals, and if I fail at this goal, you know what, I won't look back on it thinking, man, I can't believe I didn't lose weight, I'm just going to get more fat and I should just get fat because I'm giving up. No. I look back and I go, maybe I could have done something different to prevent myself from giving up. Like, maybe doing it less times a day, maybe not doing it every day, but just still, like, eating a little bit healthier. For a good example of this is that I've cut back on soda basically altogether. I started drinking soda and started eating candy like non-stop because I felt like I was getting depressed. And I don't look back and go, man, I'm just fat. I look back and I go, I should not be drinking that. That's not good for you. I stopped eating fast food for the most part, so every once in a while I'll splurge. And now I'm trying to cut back on coffee because I realize that's not very good for me either, okay? So all I'm really wanting you guys to get here is that live your life on achievements. Don't live your life on mistakes. Just look back at your mistakes and realize how you could have changed those mistakes and make them into achievements. Right? So another good thing to say is that I've had one ear my whole life. I was born without my right ear, and it's just been like that. As I got into high school, I thought people would make fun of it, but I turned it into like me telling like other classmates like random stories that happened. The good one is that I've told people that a dog bit it off and I stuck it in a toaster because it's all deformed looking and there's no ear canal, so I can't actually hear out of it. So like people would just like take these stories and it would be such a good time, and I made some good friends off of having like nice stories off of that. Just really, you also just need to be yourself, you guys. I mean, I tried to like mimic people. I tried to just be other people who I'm not. It makes you more depressed, okay? Just be you. If you don't know who you are, find something, like find a hobby or something that could really make you be yourself. Like an example is I love to play video games. It's what I do on a daily basis. I found myself in video games by talking to friends and having a good time. I love like UFC stuff, so I've been watching UFC. And I found myself, and I'm actually going to start doing, hopefully I'm going to start doing judo pretty soon, because I really want to get into that. I found myself just sitting in a room. You don't have to be with people to find yourself, right? You don't have to be like with a group of friends. And you just need to sit in a quiet room by yourself and think on past things that really make you happy, that really just make your life nice. All I need to really say is this last one quick topic is that I hope you guys really like learn from this video. I hope you really understand that, hey, I don't need to be that guy who sits there and doesn't do anything with my life. If you feel like you're not doing anything with your life, set a goal for yourself right now. Just sit. I'm gonna be quiet for the next 30 seconds. Set a goal right now.
Got some hurting bombs. Samuel? Samuel Studinger? What? Oh no, not again. Calm yourself, Samuel. We're all friends here, are we not?
Alright, now that you have your goal, hopefully, I dare you guys to go out and make this goal come real, alright? If it's a really bad goal or something illegal, I don't dare you, I'm sorry, but I'm not into that kind of thing. If you really feel like this is going to change your life at all, I dare you to go out today and change your life. It doesn't matter if you're doing something like jumping off of a cliff into a lake. I don't care what it is, just I dare you to go do it, and I dare you to have fun while you do it. You know why? Because most of our memories come off of a whim, right? Most of my favorite memories I just did off of a whim. Like one time I went to the mall and I was just like trolling people, but I was having fun. One of my friends grabbed the mannequin's boob like in front of people. It was hilarious. We were having such a good time and I loved it. It was just like one of the most exciting days. Okay, And I'm sorry for all of you guys that are suffering from depression. I know how you feel. Trust me. One of my grandparents passed away, and I couldn't stop crying every night that I went to sleep. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had a really tough time because she was really close. Okay, so now all I want to say is that if you're in depression, don't look back and think of all the sad things that you possibly think of. Look back and think of all the happy times that you've had. Look back and think, oh my voice cracked. Look back and think of all the good things that you've ever done, right? Don't look back and be like, oh man, I'm this loser and I'm not worth anything. No, look back and think of how you helped with something. Look back and be like, man, I really helped that kid with his assignment. And yeah, don't be the quiet guy in class. Trust me, it doesn't get you anywhere. I used to just sit in class and read and not do anything. Okay, look back. Like, don't even look back on this. When you go to class or something, or you're doing something, talk, hang out, have a good time, actually learn stuff. It's a fun experience. Trust me. I just started learning stuff, and I feel way better now, right? Okay, so just remember these key things, and I'm the one and only gamer, and I'm out. And I'm sorry for all of you guys. I love you.